Hi students, welcome to our EVIDA classes. Students, today we are going to discuss about in the rainforest how the animals are different types of animals they will live. Okay, you can see harpy eagles, toucan. Okay, so toucan, Amazon parrot, spider monkey, and emerald tree boa, and three-toed sloth, leopards, then leaf cutter ants. You can see student, leaf cutter ants, and this is the poisonous dart frog. Okay, so this is the type of in the rainforest they will live. This is the emerald tree boa. Okay, boa, this is the one type of snake, students. So now we will discuss about the first one is first emergent layer of bird that can fly high up. Eagles, gliders, and owls have exceptionally big and sharp eyes to spot their prey, and their wings are specially shaped which help them to move swiftly between the tree and also remain the silent as they fly so as not to warn their prey. Okay, then we will discuss students canopy layer. Okay, canopy, this is the most populated layer as it gets the maximum amount of sunlight and rain. There is plenty of food for all the creatures living here. The network of trees and branches form an easy walking path high above the ground. Okay, and as have they developed specially that sparrows have their developed specially strong beaks to crack hard nuts and fruits. This that they never go hungry as they eat what no other animals eats. Okay, spider monkey, you can see here, spider monkey do not come down the forest floor. They swing across the canopy using their strong and long limbs. They also have a extra strong tail which they use just to hang up from the branches and from balancing. Okay students, which one more important, students, I will inform you. Okay, then on destroy, just below the canopy this layer has the short tree and plants. These tree frogs, lemurs, and emerald trees boas live here. Here students. Okay, these creatures are all good at climbing and grasping onto the tree branches. And this is the canopy, and the emerald tree boa uses camouflage to remain hidden from the prey, so the prey cannot spot it. The brightly colored poisonous dart frogs warn predators to leave them alone. Rainforest floor, large snakes and mammals too heavy for their upper layers roam here. The mammals here, like there, have sleek coat which do not soak up the water. They don't need thick furs to keep the warm. Okay, so now we will discuss about students pond life. In pond life, students, I will tell you different types of animals: kingfisher, beaver, frog, dogs, water beetles, pond scatter, crayfish. Okay, that is the pond snail, leech, dragonfly, and the moorhen, and water boatman. This is the ponds, that is the kingfisher. So this is about all about the pond life. So we will discuss one by one. Here student, first will a pond habit support life of many different kinds. There are lots of hidden secrets in the thick curtain of plant around the pond. There is a life in water on its surface and even above its surface. Respiration, all living beings requires oxygen to survive. Creatures living in water have special adaptation to take in oxygen for breathing. Okay, fish takes water into its mouth. The oxygen dissolves in water, passes into its blood as it forces the water out through its gills at the side of its head. The thin walls of the gills have a lot of blood vessels. Okay, this is the fish. We will crayfish we will discuss. Livy lives in deep water. Its gills are under its shell. Here you can see trachea. Okay, like the insect living on land, making traches making frequent trips to, and water insect to breathe through the tubules called tracheas. Okay, the surface to get it more air. Once again I read, student. Like the insect living on the land, tracheas water insect to breathe through their tubes called trachea. Okay, making frequent trips to the surface to get in more air. Pond scatter can walk to on the surface of the water. It has tiny hair on its feet which traps air and stops it from the sneaking. Water spider. It is the only aquatic spider. It weaves a silken web and traps bubbles of air in it. Okay. Then diving beetles trap air in its hairy body. This gives it energy for diving. Water boatman collect air bubbles from the water surface and carries it under its wings. Pond snails has a pair of lungs for breathing. Okay, so now we will discuss about the student the vast ocean. On the bank, kingfisher is there. The kingfisher perches quietly on the bank of the pond and lake. As soon as it sees fish, it dives into the water and stabs it with its long, sharp beak. It flies off with the fish, beats it on the branch to kill it, and then swallow the fish whole, head first. Okay. So this is all about the which one very important we will discuss, students. Then we will come to the vast ocean. In the vast ocean, which animals they will live? Dolphin, jellyfish, zooplankton and phytoplankton, octopus, baleen whale, tuna, manta ray and school of fish, butterfly fish, angelfish, lionfish, that is the moray eel, and this is the sea pen. Okay, so this is the lion fish. So this is the different types of fishes they will live inside the ocean. So which one very important we will discuss, students. We will discuss about the first the see here, students. Jellyfish, it is very important. Jellyfish have the stining shell on the other tentacles as protection from the predators, but they still remain the sea turtle's favorite the food. They drag their long tentacles through the water to trap their prey. Okay, students. The twilight zone we can see there, students. This is the sea anemone. Then we will go lanternfish, gulpet, giant squads, sperm whale, angelfish and tripod fish. So this is, student, this is all about our fish. How they will respiration we will think. While fish take the oxygen from the water through the gills, mammals need to come to the surface to breathe. That is why they have blowholes on the top of their heads. This way they can keep, this is the blue whale, student. Okay, most of their body underwater, just expose their head and mouth to take in oxygen. Understood? locating prey. Since visibility decreases underwater, most of the whales do not rely on their eyes to find food. They use echolocation to locate their prey. Dolphins also use echolocation. See the student how he is echolocated and finding their prey. Okay, so this is the way they can find out their prey. Understood? So which one very important, student, I will tell you. Then we will come to the twilight zone. The lanternfish we have adapted to the dark by creating their own light. Okay, many creatures of the twilight zone like the giant red squid are red in color, as red looks like black in the dark. This gives them the protection from the predators and helps them to get their prey. Understood? The phytoplankton and zooplankton provide food for the fish and other sea creatures. These form the basis of all life in the oceans. Okay, students. So from these oceans and in the rainforest, I have said you which one is very important, student. This is a very vast chapter, which one very important for you. I have discussed you. I hope for all of you cleared, and I will send the exercise part. You go through the exercise part and practice it for your exams. So thank you, students. I hope all of you clear about it. So take care, students.